Shay here. This is going to be a little bit of a different video than you're probably used to seeing from me. I normally don't do post-review videos. I don't know why. I just feel like sometimes, they've been done already and there's nothing really new I can add. But for today's video, this is a new to me company, recently purchased from, someone else. So I wanted to do a post-review video and talk about Mary's Diamonds, okay? So this is from Mary's Diamonds. Now, Mary's Diamonds was recently purchased from Belle Art de Nicole, who you see down here. They've got 3D printed diamond painting accessories. And this was one of their first kits that I did a sneak peek for and I completed. So I wanted to give y'all an idea of my experience, what I thought, and all the details, okay? So I do have my logbook here and I have some information on the other side that we'll talk about. So let's talk about the details of this painting. Again, it's from Mary's Diamonds. And this is just the sticker that I cut out just a little bit of the edges because it was a little too big. I wasn't even gonna just cut this off, but I was like, I want all the details at the bottom so I don't have to rewrite them. And then I also included the washi tape, which you can see right here that I used for the border. And to section it off, I kind of just like to include that around the sticker. I like that they have this sticker, it's really nice. So it's Ohana is the name of the painting, and it is licensed artwork from Leah Baruzzi. And there's this cute little baby. Look at him. The eyes got me. This one is in a round. It also comes in square. That's the cool thing about Mary's Diamonds paintings. All their paintings come in round or square. You get to choose. So I love that. It was a 40 by 50. It's 40 by 50 in centimeters. And they also have the inches listed out, 15 by 19. They have a SKU number and it was round, 36 colors, and it had 3 ABs. And of course, here's, Bella Art de Nicole's information. Okay. So yes, I loved this kit. I don't want to wait till the end to tell you, but it was fantastic. This kit actually traveled with me. I was halfway completed. I had it halfway completed when I went to the Great Lakes Escape Retreat in Ohio. So I had it rolled up, not without a box. I just rolled it out, diamonds out, rolled her up, or him, and put it in my suitcase. It got smashed by some stuff. No, nothing happened to it. It was in perfect condition. No drills popped off. So it's made its way a little bit. You're around the country. So very, very, so I can tell you that it can withstand a lot. So let's see, let's get into it. Let me pull up. So again, this was the new and improved. This is my first Mary's Diamonds. I did do a sneak peek just this week of another Mary's Diamonds that's going to be releasing this Saturday, and it's by the same artist, and it's Ariel. So it's a beautiful mermaid. It's got a lot of the same color schemes. So yeah, so I think it'd be a great companion piece. It's a little bit bigger than this one, but that's fine. They don't have to be the same size. So I started this May 19th, okay? Now I paused when June 1st came. I was about halfway through, okay? So I had about a week and a half to work on it, and it worked up really, really fast. There is some confetti. Now, when we say confetti, you can kind of see in here, it's not just that cream colored background. You've got some little speckles of that brown. So that was there was some, some color blocking and then there was some confetti, but it worked. But this is all, a lot of the same color inside the octopus. And then of course a little bit of confetti in here. So it was a great combination of both. So I started it on the 19th of May. I paused June 1st because the month of June I did some events. So I had a different painting I was working on, but as soon as, the event ended at the end of June, I started working on it again in July. And like I said, I brought it to the retreat with me, was able to get a row and a half completed at the retreat. I did this top part because I started at the bottom. So I already had about this completed when I left. And so I completed this on July 4th. I was able to complete the rest. Loved it. Like I said, a great combination of confetti and color blocking. Very little trash. I don't have my trash to show you because I was kind of traveling, but there was nothing really to even show. And the drills that I did have in my little trash pot were actually just some rogue drills that, I had maybe shaken out into my tray and they jumped out. And I would find them on my canvas and I didn't know what DMC they were. So I would just toss them in my trash. So it wasn't even trash per se, officially. So, but yeah, very, very little trash. Let's talk about the leftover drills. You guys, you're not going to believe this. So I did use an Elizabeth Ward system to kit it up. Look at all the drills I had left over. Every single color. I mean, look at this. I never felt like I was going to run out. Even the 3 ABs. Now, I don't keep my drills, but I do keep my ABs. So I will not be keeping these leftover drills. I don't need to, you know. I never really run out of drills, so I never, and if I do, I can just call a friend. But yeah, I'm gonna save these ABs. There was 5200, which was white. There was 3801, which was this kind of orangey red. And then there was 666, like that deeper red. So, and I love the placement of the ABs and all the colors. So before we get started, and I'm going to bring you down closer in just a second, I'll show you where the ABs went. I was just going to show you kind of my process, my post process after I finish a diamond painting. So I have this toothbrush that I keep on hand, and I just kind of gently brush it. And what this does is it cleans any residue, you know, any pet hairs, crumbs, especially since I traveled with it and I had it in a suitcase, you know, just it's been around. So I just kind of, and what this also does is if there's any residue from any wax or putty that I used, this will actually spread it along the other drills and make them sparkle a little bit more. So it's really good to do this. Plus I kind of will get down a little bit closer. Let me bring you in, and I kind of just examine and make sure I didn't miss anything before I get rid of these. Make sure there's no, you know, missing drills anywhere. So yeah, love this painting. My daughter wants this. My 10-year-old daughter wants this in her room. So I'm definitely gonna frame it, and maybe I'll do a framing video too. Probably just do the magnetic frames that we get off of Amazon. Those are, probably do like a black puck, kind of, you know, give them the pop of the eyes. So, all right, so I do that. So I gently brush it, and then I love using my roller. It's very sad. Oh, I already heard a pop. I love that pop sound if there's any that are not all the way down. So I just kind of do it one way, okay? And then I go the opposite direction. I do a lot of rubbing my hands over my canvas as I'm doing it. So sometimes I will feel drills that are sticking up. But you can press down really hard. Like I said, the quality of this, I will not need to seal it. I don't seal my diamond paintings because I only do licensed, you know, companies, and their artwork. The quality is just great. You know, Craftably and Diamond Art Club, and you know, now Mary's Diamond. So you don't need to worry about that. Okay, and after I do that, let's go ahead and talk about where the ABs went. Okay, now I didn't enhance this any further than how it was charted. I wanted to give y'all, you know, a good glimpse of how it would look, just how it was charted and with the drills that came with it. You could enhance it more if you want to, but I didn't. I just wanted to give you a good glimpse of what it would look like right out of the box. So what we did was, let's see, we've got the 3 ABs. So this white AB, you can tell is kind of sprinkled. Let me bring y'all in a little bit more. Y'all can see, let me bring them up. It's kind of sprinkled throughout the octopus. See that white? Really, really pretty all throughout the octopus. Now, they're also all, like I said, all throughout him, but they did a really good job of charting them around the hibiscus, around those petals. Same goes for right here and on this side as well. So really, really pretty. It really made the flowers pop. Now the little turtle right here does not have any ABs in him. I thought he would because there are some red and orangey reds, but he does not. The 2 reds that you see is, now we did get a little low on this one, but still it had plenty. Lots of 666 left over, but 3801, it was in these flowers right here. Let me show you all the shine. Look at that shine in those little plumerias. This one and this one. Yes, so those really pop, but I like the sprinkle of the white ABs all throughout here. Now, the outside did not have any. It was just really focused on him, okay, and the flowers. So I liked that. We could have maybe done some green in the leaves, but I don't know. It was kind of a muted green, so I'm not sure if that would have looked good. I'm not really sure. But yes, I love, sorry, I dropped my ABs, but I love how that turned out. I will say the only thing that did bug me, and I don't think it has anything to do with Mary's Diamonds, and if y'all have experienced this and you've done a Mary's Diamonds, let me know if it's me or if it's something, you know, with them, I'm not sure. But the only thing that kind of bugged me was on my storage containers, the labels. See how my label's not sticking? Now, I could have had residue on these. These are not new containers, but I don't know. That was the only thing that kind of kept happening is you can see the stickers are popping up on one side, just on the left-hand side. So I don't know if they were missing some adhesive, but yeah, just on that left-hand side. But again, you know, I'm putting them over a bump in the center. And so, but again, that's my only, not gripe or complaint, but that's the one thing that bugged me while doing this painting is just, you know, I was continually kind of just pushing down the labels because I definitely didn't want one to come off because then you know, it'd be hard to know which one it was. But process of elimination, I could have figured it out. But yeah, so let me know if you've also done a Mary's Diamonds, a new one, and if you're, you know, and I'll tell Nicole, you know, and Jamie, just to make sure they're aware of it. But again, it could have been so many other different factors. It could have been my containers, you know, I could have had some adhesive on there already. Maybe they weren't totally clean, so it didn't have anything to really stick to. So yeah, but yeah, I love how many leftover drills there were. It's just crazy how many. I mean, look at this. 3779. I mean, I had so much. So I really do appreciate that because I do get nervous when I'm doing a painting and you feel like you're going to run out. I mean, to me, there's nothing worse than you're wanting to complete it, but you have to contact the company and wait for replacements. I've never had to do that, but I wouldn't want to. So yeah, unless you save them. But I mean, you know, a lot of people don't save them. I don't have the room to save them. So yeah, I just loved this. I loved his big eyes. You could also enhance it with like, you know, maybe some black, you know, oh, I forgot to tell y'all. I also noticed in here, he does have the white ABs in the center of his eye, right there and right there. So it really makes his eyes pop. Yes, love this little baby. Can't wait to frame it. The glue was super sticky, no issues with the glue. The drill field. All right, hi there, we're back. So what we're gonna do is, I always put my most recent completed painting right here. So, and by the way, I have a lot of people ask me about this rack, and I found it on Facebook Marketplace, so you can buy them new too, but it's a blueprint rack. You just use it to hang blueprints off of. But it's really cool because it's got the little knobs right here. But yeah, just look on Facebook Marketplace is one place I'd recommend, and just look for a good deal. I think I spent $50, but new ones are a lot more expensive, but definitely try to find a used one. Like I said, this was the one I did before that one. So I just kind of, you know, change them around as I do work on them. So I'm trying to see if I have one that's blank. I don't think I have any more empty spots. So I think I'm gonna put it, actually, I think I have a blank one back here. Let me see. Oh, I do. Perfect. I had this Hannah Lynn that I did that I like to display during the holidays, like, you know, for fall, but I had nothing on the back. So I'm going to hang up Ohana. So what you do is you just loosen up these little knobs. They basically loosen up the grips right here, and they open it up. Just opens up the spots. Now I have to give credit where credit is due. This blueprint rack idea was not my own. My best friend Randy, who's here on YouTube as well, YouTube name is You Can Call Me Butter, actually has one. And I saw hers, and she told me she got hers off of Facebook Marketplace. And so I had to go grab one. So I'm gonna need to put this on the floor for a second. So I'll pause and then show y'all when it's done. Okay, all right, we are back. So there's Ohana, so cute. And I've got, like I said, that side. So I'm just going to put this up here in our rack for display until we frame it. But yeah, thank y'all so much for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed this post review, and look forward to seeing you on the next one, okay? Love y'all, take care. Oh, give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, it's free. Okay, bye.